So the theme that God has placed in my heart this morning is questions and control. Questions and control. Questions and control. I like everybody to say that. Questions and control. Habakkuk, thank you. Habakkuk chapter 1 to chapter 3 will be our focus in this particular week. And we're going to be focused on one goal, making it plain. What are we making plain? We're making the vision of God for our lives plain. We are praying out the revelation of God for our lives, or how do I put it? The dawn of God's revealed knowledge about our lives, so that we can walk in clarity in this year, so that we are not just walking anyhow. So the vision for your 2026, the vision for your year, by the way, at Ignite, we're calling it Ignite 2026 because this is the date that we're having it. But Ignite is not just an event in your life. Ignite is not just limited to a date in your life. You can receive vision from God for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years of your life. So you need to put the control in God's hands and not yours. What you will get here are directives. What you will get here are instructions. What you will get here is a platform for you to actually practice that presence, take it into your own personal secret place and walk with it. All right. Now, today is chapter 2, verse 1. A quick background story is that Habakkuk is a prophet. Habakkuk saw problems that were happening in his, I'm going to say city right now, just using modern day term. And, I could relate to some of the things he was saying. I'm telling you this story so you go and read it on your own. But you need this background so that when we pray, you will pray effectively. Okay, so in that time, he was seeing bandits. Please check it. I'm not even lying. I'm not capping here. Me too. I'm just as amazed as you would be when you listen or when you read. He saw bandits. He saw people that were kidnapping. He saw people that were violent. He saw people that were going over other people's farms and taking over it. They talked about horses. He talked about wickedness. He talked about violence. He talked about the economy. And some of us have already experienced or seen that, around us in this time. And the amazing thing is, this is what Habakkuk did by chapter 2. In the first chapter, he asked God 2 questions. By the second chapter, what he said is, I will stand on my watch. I will stand on the rampart, rather. He said, I will stand on the rampart. I will set a watch. I will set my watch and stand on the rampart. I will set my watch and stand on the rampart, and I will wait to see what he will say to me. So let me tell you this. The quality of your life will be determined by the quality of your questions to life. The quality of life that you will live in this year, in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years of your life, it will be determined by the quality of questions that you are able to ask. So it's possible for things to be coming at you and you keep mute. And despite the fact that you have power, you have control over it, you are not daring to even say why. Now, just like everybody else can complain, everybody else can see. But Habakkuk said, I will wait. I will stand. I will set my watch. First, he set his watch. He decided he will stand, and he decided he will wait. What determines the quality of your questions? I dare say that Prophet Habakkuk had a secret place of meditations. Your meditation will determine the depth of questions you can ask. Your meditation will determine the quality of questions that will come in your heart that you can bring forth to God. Because the Bible says there is a person that is knocking, that the door is open to. It's the one that is asking, that is receiving. He's the one that is seeking, that is finding. So you can't just go and sit down somewhere and just say, hey, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And then you say, what is this year that is new? What is the name of 2026 in the spirit? Where is your position in this particular time and season of your life? You can think from a point of view of power, or you can think from a point of view of pity. Your point of view will determine the control you have over your life circumstances. And that is it. So this morning, as we begin to pray, I have just one prayer point for you.